horror, 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 horror.
Hello. Have you ever been watching your favorite musical and thought, by God, Freddy Fazbear would love this? Well, you're not alone. My name is Severed Slime, and today I'll be going over every Five Nights at Freddy's character's favorite musical. At least, the characters from the first 4 games. I may or may not get to the rest eventually. Either way, let's get to it. Freddy Fazbear's favorite musical would be Grease. It's a classic, just like him. Bonnie's favorite would be Phantom of the Opera, as he is a refined gentleman. Chica's musical of choice would be Heathers. Foxy the Foxy Pirate Fox would of course love the Pirates of Penzance. Golden Freddy would enjoy Jekyll and Hyde, because 2 souls. Yep, same thing. Endo 1 would like Something Rotten. Toy Freddy would absolutely adore Hairspray. Lord knows he can't stop the beat. Toy Bonnie couldn't get enough Pippin. I'm sure he'll make the new day bright. Toy Chica would positively adore Legally Blonde. Severed Slime fun fact time! Did you know that in Severed Slime's senior year of high school, in his school's spring production of Legally Blonde the musical, Severed Slime portrayed Professor Callahan? Of course you didn't know that. Why would you? And why would you care? I'm a nobody, and that's not even that great of a part. He's a creepy, unnerving sleazebag. Either way, Mangle would be quite fond of Chicago. Probably. Withered Freddy would be most likened to Guys and Dolls. He's gotta dance. Hey guys, editing Severed Slime here. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, hey, that Gotta Dance reference didn't seem quite right, you'd be correct. Gotta Dance is a Singin' in the Rain reference. Now, as a fan of both Singin' in the Rain and Guys and Dolls, I am very deeply ashamed that I had gotten that mixed up. I am also quite perplexed at how I could have gotten that mixed up. There's really nowhere in Guys and Dolls where something like Gotta Dance or anything like that number would fit in the slightest. Either way, I am deeply sorry for this mess up and kerfuffle, and I am too lazy that I decided I would just put this in here afterwards right now, as opposed to going back and retaking that part. Anyways, my deepest, most sincerest apologies. Let us continue. Withered Bonnie would enjoy a good showing of Godspell, for both his mood and his robe are a deep blue. Withered Chica's favorite would be Waitress. Withered Foxy would also, of course, love the Pirates of Penzance. The puppet would most like Les Miserables. Both Balloon Boy and JJ's favorite would be SpongeBob SquarePants the musical, which is not a dig. The SpongeBob SquarePants musical is remarkable. Gavin Lee was incredible. I can't harp on enough how much I enjoyed Gavin Lee's performance in SpongeBob SquarePants the musical. His verse in the opening number is beautiful. If you take one thing away from this video, it's that Gavin Lee's performance as Squidward Tentacles in the SpongeBob SquarePants musical was phenomenal. Shadow Freddy would love Fiddler on the Roof. RWQFSFASXC, or, Shadow Bonnie, would be most fond of Little Shop of Horrors. Good for him. Endo 2 would be a big fan of Cats. Springtrap's favorite musical would absolutely be Sweeney Todd. Obviously. He's British, and he murders people. Phantom Freddy would enjoy The Music Man. Phantom Chica is going to be quite fond of Kinky Boots. Phantom Foxy, the Pirates of Penzance. Phantom Mangle would love Mean Girls. On Wednesdays, she wears pink. Phantom Puppet would absolutely adore Miss Saigon. She most certainly still believes. Phantom Balloon Boy would, however, be most fond of Shrek the Musical. Nightmare Freddy's favorite would be 1776, because he's a red-blooded patriot. Amen. Nightmare Bonnie's favorite musical would be Oliver. Nightmare Chica would be fond of Moulin Rouge. I'd certainly hope she never put on the red lights. Nightmare Foxy, you already know. The Pirates of Penzance. Plush Trap would like West Side Story. Probably. Nightmare Fredbear would be quite fond of School of Rock. Nightmare positively loves Bye Bye Birdie. He's going steady. Jacko Bonnie would be very fond of Jersey Boys. Jacko Chica enjoys In the Heights. Nightmare Mangle would very much like Anything Goes. Nightmare Ione loves Singin' in the Rain. They certainly have talked the whole night through. And last and most certainly least, Nightmare Balloon Boy would enjoy the Rocky Horror Picture Show. That's gonna cap off all of the Five Nights at Freddy's, at least from the first 4 games, Animatronic's favorite musicals. Personally, if I had to align myself with the likes of one, unfortunately I'd have to agree with Springtrap. As much disdain as I hold for the British, the music and story of Sweeney Todd are simply unbeatable. I'd certainly like to attend his tale, if you're catching upon my drift. Now, if you'd like to see me go over the rest of the animatronics from Sister Location onwards, make sure to let me know. Or don't, it doesn't really matter. Or say whatever you want. Send such vitriolic filth my way that I'm resigned to my room for months. That'd be just fine. Either way, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching and I hope you've enjoyed the video. But most important, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye-bye.